Hi, my name is Rubasa.
Hi, my name is Isabel.
Hi, my name is Alexi.
Hi, my name is Alex.
Hi, my name's Logan.
Hi, my name is Alicia.
And my name is Olivia Villagomez, and this is my speech on the problems and solutions that we must address towards the environment. Although the environment is quite crucial in terms of its resources and habitats towards us, we unfortunately cause a lot of issues for it. However, we are able to combat these issues in various different ways. Although these issues are mostly caused by us by putting ourselves more forward in place of the environment and also overworking it to encourage more resources towards us, we're able to fix these in terms of small fixes, making people aware of the issues, and also sustainable development. And although you may not believe it or realize it, by implementing these solutions, you can have an impact on the environment and on fixing our destruction of it. So let's start off with the problems of the environment. It is quite hard to make good and sound choices when dealing with the environment, as environmentally respectable behavior often demands a lot of time, mental attention, and or money. Woodruff et al. 2008, page 120. As let's say you're trying to dispose of a couch, and the environmentally sound way of doing something like this would require going to a dump site often held by the government. And this may take, let's say, a day or so. However, the easier route would just to be dumping it off of the side of the road. Now, it's easy to see which way would be a lot easier. However, the more sound way takes a lot more time. Another problem is human concern when it comes to the environment, as often the environment is considered only to the extent that it influences humans' well-being. DST 2003, page 34. As we often put ourselves first, although we are not the only ones who the environment impacts. Also, we also utilize a lot of resources, and we often push the land for these resources. So we do this by often instigating intensive agriculture, which unfortunately is not self-sustaining. Ashton Ashta 2009, page 21. And unfortunately, we push the land to its limits. And unfortunately, it cannot keep up and keep sustaining ourselves and our practices, which often leads to bad land and not enough crops to feed us. It is also a lot harder to make better choices when many other individuals are involved, as individual preferences when trying to make a collective decision multiplies the complexity involved. DST 2003, page 34. As when trying to make a better decision, environmental decision with many other people, it can often become quite hard due to the multitude of different opinions and various ideas that people can have regarding the environmental impact. However, we can make a difference. It is often hard, but we can get there. As right now, we are not on a sustainable course, but we are not doomed. Although the challenge will be big, we can do it. Gerardis 2009, page 17. As although there are various problems that we have created, we can also implement the solutions that will combat these previous stated issues. So let's start. Here are the solutions that we can do. Let's start with the small fixes, such as environmentally friendly choices, such as turning off the light, using energy efficient light bulbs, and also utilizing public transportation. Woodruff et al. 2008, page 320. These are things that we can often implement in our daily lives, and although it may take a little bit of effort, are worth looking into and implementing. And we must also realize that we are not the only species that are dependent and reliant on the resources and habitats that the environment gives to us, such as, let's just say, the birds, the bees, they all rely on the environment. We are not the only ones. We must also make people aware of the issues and how to better their behavior, such as promoting energy awareness, leveraging social networks, and motivating individuals to reduce their ecological impact. Woodruff et al. 2008, page 314. As utilizing different networks such as Instagram, TikTok, and other different things can often help spread problems and often solutions that can reach a wide variety of people and start implementing change, which is something we can all do. And lastly, is sustainable development. As sustainable development is a means of meeting present needs in a way that does not impair future generations. Chiras 2009, page 18. As this often means creating lasting relationship between humans and environments that will often prioritize restoring ecosystems. Chiras 2009, page 18. This can be beneficial to both parties in various ways. Although making these changes can certainly help the various environmental problems, we must also understand the issues and make strides towards them. Thank you for listening to my speech.